Here on GoPSUSports.com, our weekly check-in with senior defenseman Eric Autio. Off to a 5-5 start so far. What are the positives you're seeing from your team, and what areas do you want to improve?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely seeing a lot of positives with the team. I feel like our offense has been clicking quite a bit. We've been scoring a lot of goals, but then on a negative side, we want to clean up our defense a little bit. So I feel like there's been a lot of positives and negatives right now.
What do you want to clean up specifically? I know you're working with Cole Holtz right now. What was that process like of acclimating to a new defense partner?
Honestly, it was pretty smooth. Cole is such a smart defenseman. He's so easy to play with, and so it went by pretty quick, and I feel like right now we're playing well together. So
Seems like his game complements yours too, where you both like to move the puck and you can move it in smart fashion.
yeah, I mean, like I said, he's a smart player. He knows what to do with the puck every time, and that makes it a lot easier on me when he's out there helping me out like that.
What do you say to, not necessarily just him, but other young guys as now they go into another Big Ten road weekend and you know what it takes to win on the road?
I mean, I'm most likely just trying to, lead by example, trying to do the right things on the ice and practice to prepare and stuff. So I feel like I'm not really going to be saying too much, but rather just leading by example right now.
What do you think is important here to accomplish? I know you're taking it one practice, one game at a time, but what areas do you want to see strides in over the next couple of weeks?
I mean, for sure, we got to tighten up on our defense. I think we can do that best by just like everyone buying into the same system, back checking, that kind of stuff, having better gaps. So just doing the small things right at this point.
Eric, good luck this weekend at Notre Dame.
Thank you very much.
Eric Autio here on GoPSUSports.com. Here on GoPSUSports.com, joined now by Penn State goaltender Chris Funkey. What's the atmosphere like in the room right now after the first month plus of the season?
I think it's very positive. We're staying focused on all the little things that we're doing right. We're trying to just develop more consistency in our game with those little things and making sure we're bringing them every night for 60 minutes, shift in and shift out.
I know it sounds like it's something easy to do, just come out and play consistently, but what do you have to do to achieve that?
Honestly, it takes a lot of hard work. It's very simple to do the things we want to do, but it's not easy. So it takes a lot of hard work and commitment and dedication. Those are obviously some of the pillars of our program, our work ethic and commitment, and so we value those very highly. And I think it's a lot of work, but I think we definitely have a team capable of doing it.
You're an upperclassman now. How do you feel like your role has evolved with the team?
I try to really not let it affect me whether I was an upperclassman or an underclassman, but I really try to just be a voice in the locker room whenever I can, step up if I can. But mainly, our leadership group and our captains with James Robinson, Eric Autio, and Chase Berger have done a phenomenal job so far. And I have the utmost respect for those guys. So I think they really take on the biggest leadership role for us.
To see a guy like James Robinson have the type of game he had on Saturday, what's it like as a teammate?
It's unbelievable. You can't be more happy for a guy like Jim Robinson. He does all the right things, night in and night out. And he does everything for us as far as being a great captain, things like that. And just to see him get rewarded with a hat trick is unbelievable. So, I got to tell you that the buzz in the locker room over that was awesome. You see it, you can see, and it really shows what kind of teammate he is. But, after the game, he gets a hat trick, and I think 25 guys went up and gave him a big hug and said congratulations.
Well, one of your better friends on the team, too, is Andrew Sturtz, and he set the program record for goals with 46. What's that mean to see him accomplish what he has?
It's unbelievable. I mean, he surpassed a phenomenal goal scorer in Casey Bailey, and for him to get that reward, it's a lot of hard work coming to fruition, and it's well deserved. Just like I said about Jim's hat trick, and same thing. You see everyone's just so thrilled for him. I think he set 4 records that night. He had like 5 points, shorthanded goals, and obviously the 46 goals passing Bales, but him and Jim are just the ultimate team guys. They couldn't care less about personal records. All they care about is getting wins and helping the team win, and I think that's why that makes it a little bit more special. When you see guys like that get rewarded.
People say similar things about you. What do you have to do to make sure you're mentally ready whenever called upon, whether it's to make a spot start or come off the bench?
What I do is I try to prepare the same way no matter what, whether I'm starting or not. Whether I'm starting or not, I try to prepare the same way. I do the same things before every game, no matter what. So that way, even if there is a situation like there was Friday night, or if there's a potential injury or anything like that, I always try to stay ready so that I can prepare and play the same way night in and night out.
Chris, continued success. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Chris Funkey here on GoPSUSports.com.